Hello, everybody. So we are today going to talk about Canoo stock. So for those you don't know, Canoo is like a electric car maker. They make electric like vans that's like spaces that can seat like a lot of people, and they can see like 1, 2, 3, 5 people in the back, 2 in the front. So it's it's a very well designed electric car. And as you know, like Elon Musk has said that Lucid Motors and Rivian is heading toward bankruptcy if they don't cut their costs dramatically. So Rivian right now they have around $13 billion in cash in the bank, and Lucid around 3.2 billion dollar cash in the bank. And Elon Musk say that those two are like second or third biggest electric car company in the U.S. are about to go bankrupt. And like Canoe, they only have like around and 6 point something around 6 point I had it right here but I cannot find it, around 6.5 6 point something million dollars, around $6 million on the bank. Okay, if Elon Musk say that Rivian and Lucy is about to go bankrupt when they have billions, what do you think about Canoe? They only have around $6 million on the bank. Okay, so let's dig into their financials and see how are they going to bankrupt, and like how much cash they are burning. Okay, so since September 30th, so Q3 financials, they spent about $57 million for research and development, and selling general and administrative expense such as like rent, employee, and salaries, taxes, and a lot of stuff. They spend about 48 million, and depreciation. I think that's like for equipment they bought or stuff like that, or any other stuff or land, or I don't know what kind of depreciation they are talking about, was that 3 million. Then include like everything like interest expense and contingent payouts there and stuff, and debt and stuff like that. They are burning. Last quarter they burned around $117 million. So let's calculate like how much would that be, like how much they are burning per day. So you can also look at their previous quarter. So that'd be like in June. So that'd be like Q2 earnings. So Q2 they spend around like $115 million for research and development, because their electric car is still in the development phase. Excuse me, development phase. So they are spending a lot of money on development, and right now they are using like contract manufacturer to manufacture their cars. And so they like year to date, I think they manufacture around 118 Gamma vehicles, and they are doing a lot of testing on the vehicles. So they are trying to get like EPA certified, or they need a certification to so the vehicle can be sellable. And so that's the back end story. That's their current record right now. So 170 million divided by 90 days per quarter. So that's around, they're burning around $1.3 million per day. Like they have cut research in it look like they have cut research and development costs by a lot. So Q2 they spend around like 100. Excuse me, when I talk a lot, I'm gonna cough. So Q2 they spend around like $115 million for research and development. Excuse me. But Q3 they dropped that cost down to only like 57 million. So that's around 50% cut for research and development. But as essentially they are running very low on cash. So like if Canoe excuse me. So like it is disclosure like I own around $1,000 of stock in this company. So my average cost is around $2. And even though it's going bankrupt, like I'm still holding my stock. Since I'm only down like 50%, I can like cut my loss and drop it and save my $500. But the only reason that I'm still here is because the CEO have like crazy level give out, maybe not crazy, but have a lot of like tolerance for pain. And he's doing like, in my opinion, right now, currently, I don't know his background and stuff, but he's doing a lot of right thing for the shareholders, because like CFO is selling the stock at $1, general counsel is selling, and president is also selling the stock. Only the CEO is buying. So like recently on November he bought like 5 million, and September 500,000, August 800,000, and like he's buying a lot of stock. So he's not selling. He's continuing to buy the stock even though they have really low cash. So if this company don't have the CEO, in my opinion, and this company will be like bankrupt like a couple months ago. The only reason you haven't go bankrupt is because the CEO's family office, that's called AFV Partners. That's family office started by Tony Aguara, and he's the CEO, and he started that like a family office. And Alice Wharton, that's like the daughter of Walmart founder, is also a like an investor in that family office, AFV Partners. And AFV Partners invest like majority of the of its money on Canoe. So AFV Partners is not a cash cow to Canoe. If Canoe ever needs money, they're gonna get it from AFV Partners, because the CEO controls the family office. And the CEO also have like Tony Aquila, also have a track record of success. So he like started Cellular, I think. I forgot what's the name of it, but it's like an insurance technology company that went public on 2000 something, but for like $1 billion market cap, and it took private around like 6 billion. So all the investors made money. So he have like track record. That's another reason why that I am holding the stock. But even though it look like it only have like not many days of cash left, they released their earning like 2 weeks ago, and when they release it, they only have 6 million. But since like 12 days ago, they raised another like 30 million, so it's like 20 million from I forgot what's the name of the company, and they like, yeah, I think it was 20 million was like dilution offering, and 10 million from the CEO buying from the pipe investment. So they got like so it's like saying it's like pipe, and it's like still the CEO is still putting money in the in the company. So they got like 30 million and the cash, so it's last them like another 20 days, and they're gonna need more cash. But the market cap is like 450 million or something. So like for me to keep holding the stock, so I'm probably gonna get diluted a lot, because they're burning around 1 million and 1.3 million dollars a day. So other thing about this company is that, oh yeah, I was like other thing is that they at first, like 1 or 2 years ago, at first they want to build like a excuse me, mega micro factory on Oklahoma, but like EV factories are very expensive, so I think they ran out of cash, so that plan has put on hold, and they got a new plan. Is to buy an existing plant in Oklahoma City, and that plant used they only announced it is like the plant used to make forklift or stuff like that, and it only have like existing tools, but still need to be retooled to like to manufacture cars. I think they're trying to sell it for like $30 million or something around that price. When I was reading the online news about that Oklahoma City plant they are trying to buy. So like the Oklahoma City plant will like have capacity to produce 20,000 vehicles, and so like Canoe CEO has said that they will try to hit that 20,000 production capacity by the end like 20,000 run rate is not by the end of 2023. So run rate, that means like 1 week they can like produce like let me do the math. I mean, how many 365 days divided by 7, that's around 52 weeks. So 20,000 divided by 52, and so like for example, on November they are producing like 200 per week, so that's not a run rate of 20,000. But on December, every week they are producing 384, so that's a run rate of 20,000. So that's what I mean by like 20,000 run rate. So it's like they're producing that on a for 1 year basis. It's not like the whole year they produce 20,000. So that's basically what that means. Like since the company is like so low on cash, like I also like another 3 reasons why I'm holding the stock is because they could possibly get like a DOE loan from the government, and Tesla also got one to build the electric car. I think if they could get it, they could get like $500 million to build the factory. So that would, if DOE announced that loan, the stock will like skyrocket. So that's one way of possibly saving the company. If not that, they'll probably go bankrupt. And second way they can save themselves is they have like 500 million worth of IP and asset. asset, so they can use that to collateralize to the bank and get a loan. But like the CEO has said that they are working on it to get financing, but they haven't announced anything yet. And third way, like the company can continue to live on is like they gotta like continue to dilute us, the shareholders. Like the market cap is at 450 million, so they can dilute us for like probably, if they dilute us 100%, they can probably last another year. Because the market cap is like 450 million, so that's a pretty big market cap. If it drops to like 50, 100 million, so that's bad news. The higher the market cap for Canoe, the better chance Canoe will survive this. So that's basically the theory about this. I don't know if I talk about it, but in the future there's a lot more risks. Like people say that if Canoe can start production, they already announced that they are going to start production on November 20 something. Yeah, it was the same date as Fisker. Even if they can start production, they will lose money on every single car they sell. For example, Rivian started production, and their Q3 2022 revenue was like 536 million, but the cost to produce that revenue was like 1.4 billion dollars. So more than 1.4 billion does not include like employee costs, like just the cost to build, like material and labor. Does not include like customer service, rent, electricity, and stuff like that. So like Rivian's gross margin is like 270% right now for their vehicle. In Lucid, their revenue was 195 million, but their cost to build was 492 million. So their gross margin is 250 excuse me 252 million. So they are both of them are on the negative. When Tesla was making 500, was producing 5,000, 7,000 vehicles, I think Tesla had a positive gross margin on the same stage as Rivian. Rivian was producing, I forgot how many, 6,000, 7,000 vehicles per quarter. When Tesla was producing it, Tesla was I think it was having 20+% gross margin. But Rivian's gross margin is 270%. So that's why I expect for Canoo as well. So let's get them benefit of doubt. They say they are really good at engineering, and they only have say that they can reduce the part to 1,500 parts. Usually a electric car, and for example, I think Model 3 have 5,000 parts, but they can reduce it to 1,500. But I don't know how would they do that. But let's give them benefit of doubt. They can only have 100% negative gross margin instead of 270% or 250%. They're still losing money. When they on 2023, when they started production, if they actually started production, they were also still keep losing a lot of money. So car business extremely hard to do, because you need a lot of cash. It's very cash intensive, because you need the money the money to buy the machinery to build the car, and then you need the money to buy the material. That's gonna be very expensive as well. and then you need the money to buy the factory, and then you need a lot of workers to adjust to assemble one car. So that's why it's extremely hard. Another thing about Canoo is that they have like $2 billion of like what you call it, orders, $2 billion of orders. So that's really good. And they got like 4,500 not 4,000, excuse me, not 4,500, 4,500 vehicle order from Walmart. And but I think Canoo give them like stock warrant or options, so Walmart did a deal with them, so that's probably the reason why. Yeah, so I think I talked about a lot in this company and about Canoo. I still have $1,000, but it's definitely driving toward like bankruptcy, because I talk about everything. So that's a lot. So I think I made a 20-minute video talking about Canoo and everything you need to know about this company. So please make your own judgment. And I definitely won't recommend you buying this stock, because they're almost going bankrupt. You are throwing your money on the fire for this company right now. That's my opinion. So I am also not a financial advisor. Please do your own research, and I do not recommend you buying this stock. So yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next one.